Okay, let's set me up somewhere. How funny is this? Okay, I don't know if you can hear this. I don't even know if, yeah, who could be sure if this is even working? But hello and welcome to Office Hours with Amber. I'm Amber and this is Office Hours. We are live here in Las Vegas at the Luxor Hotel and Casino. Today, I gave my presentation at the Active Cell Conference. I'm going to give you a little play by play of how the day went. And then next week, I'm going to give you kind of more details of how it went. So I look a little crazy. That's okay. I wish I had a table. Okay, whatever. So, um, uh, this month's challenge essentially is the Microsoft Excel World Championship. But realistically, it was just focusing on the Active Cell conference and the community that we're building here with the Excel community, and they're just the most delicious people. I love it so much. I love this so much. I am wildly overstimulated. I've been up for 30 plus hours. I'm manic. If you see my Instagram posts, yeah, it's been quite the day. But I'm gonna give you a little play by play of what's been going on. So I was supposed to show up, and also my battery's at 9%. So when she dies, she dies. So, okay. The situation is on Saturday, I was supposed to fly out on Sunday, O'Hare to Vegas, and I was supposed to get in at like 6 p.m. But the thing is, there was the crazy snowstorms, and I didn't want to drive 3 hours when I was still trying to finish my presentation and all this stuff. I was getting stressed. I was like buzzer beater getting everything done. So it gets to Saturday night, and I'm like, oh my God, there's been 1,200 cancellations of flights out of Chicago. I was like, I should probably rebook my flight. So instead of a leave at 4 out of Chicago, arrive at like 7 in Las Vegas, it turned into leave at 4 out of Grand Rapids, arrive at midnight in Las Vegas. So I'm now having a triple crazy long day at the airports. But the nice thing is, the way that it went fine. My layovers kind of provided a situation where I could work on my presentation, really sharpen it and make it fun. But I did. I went to. Anyways, I went through Grand Rapids, then to Denver, then to Vegas. I get in at 1 a.m. I get to my hotel room at 1 a.m. I had been traveling since noon, so your girl, pretty tired. But so also I'm in the middle of the hotel right now. But so I went to. Hmm, yeah, I arrived at 1 a.m. I laid down for like 15 minutes and I blinked and I was like, I'm gonna be late. And so I was so petrified of being late that I've just been awake since like 2 in the morning. Um, and I maybe slept like 15 minutes. Um, I think I'm riding on like adrenaline, coffee, and like willpower at this point. But anyways, I got in, I practiced my speech, I uploaded my files. We get to the conference, and I'm just seeing all of my best friends. I'm so excited. It really just feels like a family reunion because it's all the people that we've been talking with all year, and like the names and faces you see on the screen, and then the competitors, and we've got such a beautiful community, and so it's really nice to be able to see everyone in person. I gave so many hugs this morning, and man, it's so nice to be here. But I had to give my presentation at 10:30. So, and let me check my battery. We still got 18%. We're so good. Okay, we might end up walking around, but it's like this is the quietest place I could find. Maybe let's like move over here, away from that speaker. Yeah, let's do this. A little secluded corner. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. So we get to this morning. I'm giving hugs. I'm so excited. I'm in a different outfit. It was a blazer with all rhinestones, and I'm going to show videos next week, but all rhinestones that my girl Marissa put on there for me. So it's so pretty. And then I had my sparkly boots. The thing is, I don't wear heels normally. And so um, oh, do I have chat viewing? Okay, maybe. So I was in heels all day. So my legs are so tired. When I tell you, I'm not meant for this much movement. Anyways, so the first presenter goes, Jarman went, so fun. He had to deal with a little bit of technical difficulties, and then I go up. And for the first 6 minutes of my presentation, I have to stand up there with a thumb up my ass because my presentation isn't like the HDMI cord isn't working. Now, don't get me wrong, like technical difficulties, I think people told me that I handled it well, apparently. Crazy idea. Um, Truly shocking, actually, because I up there was sweating. And I didn't realize that my presentation started at 10:15 and I had until 11:15. And so I thought my presentation was supposed to end at 11. So I thought the whole time that I was so behind. So I presented a bit faster than I normally would, but overall, got through the beats. I made a presentation that was easy for me to like punchline my way through it. And everyone was very, the problem is on stage, I couldn't see reactions or I couldn't hear reactions. So the whole time I was like, I'm full of shit. I don't know what I'm doing up here. I'm just going to bulldoze through this hour and hope that people get something out of it. But it was nice that I had a physical worksheet people could hang on to, which I really love. I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of like the presentation I did, and I'm not gonna cry, but really, truly, the funny thing about that hour of content that I created was it is the like an X-ray of me as a person. The um, it was the So that presentation was basically an x-ray of me as a person. So like not only like my professional successes, it was my emotional successes, it was my emotional downfalls, it was my professional downfalls. It was like every single nook and cranny of me as a person. And so I it kind of put it all out there, which I'm more than happy to do because I learned that stuff about myself, I can now help others, which is like entirely my entire purpose for being here is to help others not have to deal with the bullshit that I've been dealing with. So I digress. That was really good. So put it all out there, and then it ended. And I was like, okay. So I go back, and then people are like thumbs up and high fiving and fist bumping and being really kind to me. And I'm like, oh, they're just being kind, like, you know. But throughout the day, I was getting so many positive. I was getting so many really kind words from the people that were it was interesting. Like what I really loved is that each person that told me what resonated had a different thing that resonated with them, which makes me feel like that it was like a peanut butter spread, even spread, that everyone in the room got something a little different out of it. And truly, what's nice is it seems like everyone got something out of it, which is really cool. And I've gotten a lot of positive feedback, which is really good. And like I've been living my truth, and I'm glad that it's helping others. But yeah, so did that directly after my poor Dim. His presentation, his HDMI, the HDMI cord fucked everybody up because every 3 minutes it would just shut down. How horrible is that? Okay, wait. I want to make sure that okay, 15%. Okay, we've got 15%, so I might have to. It's fading fast, but anyways, so then Dim went and he handled all of the technical difficulties like a champ. Like he just kept rolling, and of course he's like such a wealth of knowledge, and he was able to recover so quickly and like just be like, okay, we're gonna talk about this now. And honestly, I could listen to Dim talk about anything for hours, and so thank God graced us with his presence. Anyways, after that, I went to lunch with my friend Brian. We had the buffet, and it was superbly something. It was fine. It was superbly fine. But after that, I had to go do my rehearsal for the MECC MC rehearsal. The problem with that is that I thought this was like a teleprompted event. What I didn't know, not a teleprompted event. I was supposed to prepare like what words I was gonna say, because on the call list for the day, it's like announce this, announce the agenda, announce whatever. And I didn't know that I was. I think I just was so focused on my presentation, I didn't actually ask enough questions. That's my fault. That's my fault. So I felt when we went to go to the rehearsal, my like co MC partner had these crazy scripts and all this stuff going on, and I just felt like a kid on the first day of school without a pencil, and I just started to get like really doubt myself. Um, and I'm still kind of in a place of doubt. I really need to work on it tonight. But then the problem is when you're announcing, there's like echo that comes back at you, like the reverb is crazy. And so I couldn't hear myself. And so I was hearing only my reverb, or like my echo. And then the problem with that is like now I'm speech jamming. And so I'm like Microsoft Excel collegiate champion. You know what I mean? Like I lost the ability to read, cognitively exist. Now, let's be fair. I've been up for 30 hours. Like, give her a break. But that's where, because today was such a, the rehearsal was kind of a shit show, I'm going to triple down and try to do my best effort to practice so I can just, similar to my the maid of honor speech I did, where it's all the reverb and I couldn't hear myself. I just had to like say the words as I thought they were written, or like how I like remembered them in my head. So similarly, I'm just gonna have to practice tonight so that it's just muscle memory in my brain, so I don't have to rely on my ears to hear what's going on. I just know that the words are gonna come out muscle memory wise. So I've got some work to do tonight, which is tough. So after that, I had a breakdown because I was like, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna make a damn fool of myself. I'm not prepared, and everyone's gonna think I'm stupid. And I'm like, wait, you can just be bad at it, Amber. So, anyways. So, I had a good cry, and I called my mom. I was like, I'm so bad at everything, and she's like, how about you just get some food and maybe you'll sleep? Oh, forgot that was an option. So I went and I changed out of my like attire, and I got back into comfies, and I came down. And I was going to I was gonna go just get food, but then I saw they were doing the last chance qualification round. I'm like, I want to go watch. I'm not competing. I had a ticket, and I was like, there's no chance I have the beans in my head to do any Excel right now. So I didn't, and I'm okay with that. I did my best, but yeah. So I went and watched, hung out. I've been standing for a bit too long. I would like to take a seat, but someone was like, "Oh, she's definitely not doing Off Stars in the Amber today." Oh, you thought I was gonna break my streak? You even know me? You even know I'm a disciplined girl now. Now, have I had a bit of wine? Yes, I have. But honestly, operating on all cylinders, no sleep, all wine. We're doing so good. Anyways, thank you guys. If you're watching this and you've watched Off Stars with Amber before, thank you for being a part of this journey and this program that I've created to help myself systematically up level my skills. Because of doing this program, I was able to be at this conference, connect with way more people than I ever thought I would. Not gonna cry. Um, I've gotten the opportunity to do so much more than I thought I would just by creating this program to solve some of my problems. And it was really cool to talk to so many women today about women and men about value systems and accountability and novelty and capacity and like kind of giving yourself grace for a lot of these things because life's fucking difficult. And so it's nice that so many people resonated with what I had to say. And people felt seen and heard and all that stuff. Okay, I'm done being icky, but yeah, we still have quite the week ahead of us. I have to announce, I have to MC the next 2 nights. So there, if you, I'm not going to put the link in the comments. I will probably forget that I did this live, but if you go Microsoft Excel Collegiate Challenge live semifinals, you're going to find the live stream that I'm going to be emceeing tomorrow on a fantastic stage at the HyperX Arena. So cool. It is honestly such a good opportunity, and that's why I really don't want to fuck it up. But I have to remember at the beginning and end of this, I'm allowed to be bad at things, and I'm allowed to be a bad MC. So why am I putting pressure on myself when I've never done it before? Of course, I'm not going to know what reverb's like. So trying to give myself grace for being new and bad at something. But I respect this community so highly that I want to put my best foot forward. So I am probably going to log off. And I'm going to try to get some stuff done. I think I need some food. But also the fact that I like cried, like snot cried earlier, and my makeup still looks pretty good. All I'm saying is the e.l.f. setting spray, pretty good. And my eyeliner? Are you kidding? Glam. Anyways, okay. Thank you for watching Office Hours with Amber. I'm Amber. This is Office Hours. And if you're new here, this is not how it normally is. Anyways, bye.